didn't scream, you didn't fight, you just faded out that night. No door slammed, no glass was thrown, but somehow I was left alone. The quiet carved into my skin, a whisper where your touch had been. I begged for noise, I begged for sound, but all you left was shutting down. Torn beneath the silence, where your goodbye still hides. Every breath is violence from the truth you left inside. No thunder in your leaving, no flames, just cold retreat. But I'm torn beneath the silence, where your love stopped beating me. I replay stillness like a song, the nights that never felt so long. You walked away without a trace, as your silence screams inside this place. The walls still echo what we lost, quiet war without the cost. But I'm the casualty you made, when you just turned and slipped away. Torn beneath the silence, where your memory bleeds through. I'm drowning in the quiet of a love I never knew. No fights to hold, no words to hate, just emptiness you softly shaped. And I'm torn beneath the silence, in the space you didn't save. You killed me with a whisper, look then turned to gold. No fire, no disaster, just the coldest kind of no. And I would have taken yelling over this quiet end you gave, 'cause silence is a slow death, and I'm very wide awake. Torn beneath the silence, where goodbye wore no name. I scream into the stillness, but it echoes back my shame. No warning, no resistance, just a quiet final sting. Torn beneath the silence, where your love stopped meaning anything. I still feel you in the dark, like you never went too far. You breathe in every empty space, a fading sense I can't erase. You left without a single word, but your silence still gets heard. You're gone, but somehow closer now than when you stood beside me proud. I'm lost in your ghost, in the echo of your name, in the stillness I hate most, when nothing feels the same. You're gone but not gone, you're here but so cold. I try to move on, but I'm stuck in your hold. I'm lost in your but there's just empty air. I hear you walking down the hall, but no one's there at all. Your laughter lingers in my mind, a cruel trick that time designed. I scream your name inside my sleep, but even dreams can't make you speak. I'm lost in your ghost, in the place where we once lay, where love turned to smoke and slowly slipped away. You're the chill in the breeze, the ache in my bones. I'm haunted by peace that never came home. I'm lost in your ghost, like a man carved from stone.
I light a flame, but it won't warm. This house still holds your shape and form. You're gone from flesh, but not from thought, and I'm still tangled in it. You're not.
I'm lost in your ghost. I carry you close through every sleepless. No priest, no flame could drive you away. You're stitched to my pain, and you're here to stay. I'm lost in your ghost. We stood beneath the storm that night. No shelter left, no will to fight. Your eyes were flames that used to glow, now just smoke that won't let go. I reach for you through pouring skies, but love can't breathe through cold goodbyes. You didn't cry, you didn't stay. You turned to ash and blew away. Ashes in the rain, falling like the past we couldn't save. Every drop in name, that time in pain slowly engraved. I held your fire, I felt it die. Now all that's left is what we tried. Ashes in the rain, washed away with all the lies. I'll walk the streets we used to know, but even shadows won't show. I'll whisper things I meant to say, but the wind just takes them all away. Your voice still lingers on the breeze, a ghost that brings me to my knees. I should've run, I should've stayed, but either way, you fade the same. Ashes in the rain, falling through my open hands. Memories and chains, breaking down like brittle strands. We burn so bright and into dust, and all that's left is broken trust. Ashes in the rain, scattered dreams we couldn't stand. but no one knows. Love dies slow and disappears like smoke. Ashes in the rain, falling on a heart that's lost its flame. No one left to blame, just pieces of a love we couldn't tame. You're not here, you're not gone, just the chill before the dawn. You're done. Ashes in the rain, and I keep walking on. Didn't need to say a word. Your silence cut more than I've ever heard. I stood on the edge calling your name, but you just watched me fall in pain. I begged for something, even a lie, but you gave me that hollow look in your eyes. You turned your back when I needed you most. Now I'm haunted by your ghost. It's the way you let me break, like I was nothing you had to say. You held the match and watched the flame burn everything we made. You could have fought, you could have stayed, but you just watched it all decay. And I can't unsee the way you let me break. I built us up from shattered bones, but I guess I did that all alone. You kissed me like you still believed, while digging holes beneath my feet. I reached for truth, you gave me doubt. Now I can't crawl my way back out. You left me drowning cold and blue, while whispering I loved you too. It's the way you let me break, like I was meant to fall apart, like all our love was just a fake. And you were playing from the start. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, you just let it all die. And that's what I replay, the way you let me break. I would have bled to keep you warm. I would have burned inside the storm, but you chose to fade to let me drown. And you never even turned around. It's the way you let me break. It's the way you let me break. So quiet like it didn't hurt, like every scar was my mistake, and every tear I've replaced, like love that never know my face. You didn't walk, you didn't stay, you just let me break. Headlights cut through the fog tonight. Another small town, another faded light. Your seat still leaned the way you left it, like you might come back, but you never did. Every sign reminds me of your name. Every turn just leads me back to pain. Radio low, thoughts too loud. You're everywhere, but you're not around. Empty roads of memories, that's all that's riding next to me. Lost echoes hanging in the air. Miles pass, but time stands still. You're in my head, you always will. I drive through what we used to be. Empty roads and memories. Gas station coffee, 3 a.m. Feels like I'm chasing ghosts again. I thought the silence might set me free, but it's just you hardening every beat. I see your smile in motel glass. I see the future we couldn't have, and every mile is just a lie that I'm okay without your light. Empty roads and memories painted with old melodies. Our song still lingers in my mind, a sad refrain I can't rewind. The further I go, the more it aches. This heart can't heal with just a break. I'm still stuck in what used to be. Empty roads are roads and memories. I should have turned around that day, but I kept driving anyway. Now all that's left of you and me is a highway full of used to be. Empty roads and memories, that's all I've got instead of peace. No closure sign, no end in sight, just chasing ghosts through the night. Oh, you're still the silence next to me, a shadow lost in every street. And I'm not who I used to be. You just empty roads and memories. I used to point at every scar, say that's where you went too far. Built a wall from every fight and hid behind my hollow pride. I said you left without a word, but I was the one who never heard. You tried to reach, I turned away. Now I'm the one who couldn't stay. There's no one left to blame. There's no one left to blame. Not the silence, not the rain, not the nights you walked alone, not the fights I should have won. I held my heart like a sword, but I was cutting so much more. Now there's nothing in this frame, and no one left to blame. I told myself it wasn't fair, that you just vanished into air. But I would play the way I froze every time you needed hope. I dressed my guilt in angry tones while you were crumbling on your own. Now the echoes sound like truth, and I'm the shadow that ruined you. There's no one left to blame. There's no one left to blame. Not the lies I tried to tame, not the road that pulled you out, not the storm inside my doubt. I shut the door, I chose the cold, let the fire in us grow old. Now I stand inside this flame with no one left to blame. Maybe healing starts with pain. Maybe I was the one who changed. All this time I thought you ran, but maybe maybe I just let go of your hand. There's no one left to blame, not the ending, not your name. Just a man who couldn't see what he had until he set it free. I thought you'd come, I thought you'd wait, but I just watched it slip away. Now I carry all the shame, with no one left to blame. We built our dreams on broken sand, castles washed away by time's cruel hand. I still walk that empty land where love once held me in its hands. The first smile, the last goodbye, echoes buried beneath the sky. I hear your voice in the wind's cold cry, a ghost that never learned to die. Buried where we began, beneath the weight of all we planned. The roots of us are deep and torn, in that same place where love was born. I carry all the silent pain of memories that still remain, buried where we began, lost in the shifting ends. I trace the scars along that road where promises faded, stories untold. The past is heavy, dragging me down to the place where we both drowned. I'm haunted by what used to be, a love that slipped like a broken sea. And though I try to move, to stand, I'm buried where we began. Buried where we began, in shadows that won't let me stand. 1,000 nights of endless rain wash it away, but never plain. The pain that time can't understand still lingers where we began, buried in this hollow land, lost beneath the shifting sands. Maybe someday I'll find the light, but for now I'm lost tonight, holding on to what's been torn. Buried where we were born, buried where we began. The roots run deep beneath the land, no escape from what we lost, the price to pay, the heavy cost. I'm chained to this forsaken plan, forever buried where we began. Pages worn with trembling hands, lines of love I never planned, ink that blurs with silent tears, words that echo through the years. I held the truth inside my chest, afraid to give you all the rest. Letters folded, lost in time, silent stories left behind. Fading letters never sent, haunting dreams and deep regret. What I wish but never said, words I wrote but never read. They fade away like autumn leaves, carried off on memory's breeze. Fading letters never sent, my heart's last testament. I see your face in every line, the love I hid, the lost design. Pages crumpled, torn in two. What I wrote was meant for you. The weight of silence holds me down, a ghost of love without a sound. If I could reach through time and space, I'd send those words, I'd find your face. Fading letters never sent, buried hopes and moments spent on silent nights in empty rooms. Words dissolve like morning dew, they slip away but still remain like whispers calling out your name. Fading letters never sent, my heart's last testament. Maybe someday you'll hear my voice in the quiet, in the noise. Every word I left unsaid lives inside my heart instead. Fading letters never said, carrying love, our hearts lament. Though they fade and drift apart, they're the beat within my heart. Fading letters never sent, the love that never found its end. We ran beneath the fading sky, chasing dreams we couldn't buy. The sun was ours, or so it seemed, but shadows crept into our dreams. Hands once warm began to freeze, silent whispers in the breeze. I tried to hold, but you withdrew. The light we chased was chasing you. When the light stopped chasing us, all that remained was dust. The colors faded into gray, and love just slipped away. We stood still, lost in the hush, frozen where the light stopped chasing us. The roads we walk now feel so cold. The stories left